The number one reason for success is people focus on things that have high potential consequences. The number one reason for failure is people focus on things that have low or no potential consequences. This quote by Brian Tracy perfectly sums up why some businesses lift off while others struggle and die out. If you want to never go hungry and in fact prosper in any economy, there's one rule you need to follow. It's a simple rule I learned from none other than legendary marketer Dan Kennedy. And it's this: never go to bed without doing something to generate new business. Every single day, you need to do at least one thing to get new people in the door. It can be something big like launching a new campaign across multiple channels, or it can be something small like sending an email to a prospect. But make it a habit to do at least one lead generation activity, big or small, every single day. At Ascension Models, the marketing agency I've co-founded, we've had good months and we've had bad months. But whenever we've followed this rule, we've at least had a trickle of leads to keep us afloat. And over the long term, we've seen consistent growth to the point that we've sometimes had a hard time fulfilling on the demand for our services. Here's why it's important to get new prospects in the door every single day. The cold, harsh truth is, if you don't have a consistent stream of new leads, you become a slave to your current clients because you know you can't replace them. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking good care of your existing clients. In fact, you absolutely should. But if you know you cannot replace them if the need arises, you become desperate. And desperation is poison to your business. When business owners become desperate, they tend to compromise their boundaries and they start accepting bad treatment, out-of-scope work, and unfavorable terms, and they start undercharging and accepting clients who are a bad fit. All of these issues can be avoided altogether if you just put in the work to generate a consistent stream of new sales opportunities. If you have new prospects knocking on your door every day, you'd be confident in your ability to replace lost revenue sources. Whenever a client suggests out-of-scope work, you'd charge them an additional fee, or you wouldn't take on the work. You'd also be more willing to charge higher prices. Charging higher prices would allow you to spend more to acquire a client and hire better contractors and employees to handle product and service development and fulfillment, as well as other key roles. If you have a trickle of new leads coming in every day, you'd also be less likely to settle for unfavorable terms, such as getting paid on delivery instead of upfront. If you knew you had enough leads in your pipeline, you wouldn't accept clients who are a bad fit, because even though they bring in revenue, they make you spread yourself too thin or put unnecessary stress on your organization, hurting your growth in the long term. By now, you should realize that doing something to get new people in the door every single day isn't just about the leads themselves. It's about the second-order consequences that come as a result of having consistent demand for your products or services. Consistent demand is what allows you to get some breathing room so that you can build momentum and you can shift your focus from working in the business to working on the business. This is why every single day you should have at least one lead generation task in your calendar. Importantly, if you treat it as just another task, it's never going to get done. You need to prioritize it. Put it first thing in the morning, block out that time, turn off your phone, and get it done. Then get on with your day. Whether you run a software, coaching, consulting, service, or e-commerce business, you absolutely need to make demand generation a daily habit. Don't take my word for it. Take Dan Kennedy's. Test it out for a couple of months and you see your revenue steadily increase. Now, make sure to like this video to help me out with the algorithm and subscribe to the channel for additional marketing strategies that will make you more profit. Oh, and watch this video next to learn more about how you can improve your marketing in order to boost your revenue and profits and achieve more financial freedom.